Hello everyone, my name is Pradeep. I'm talking from Hyderabad, Telangana in India. I'm a rabbit farmer in Hyderabad, Telangana. We have our rabbit farms here. We supply and breed rabbits from here in India. The reason why I wanted to shoot this video and send it across to you is that I wanted to share a few tips about rabbit farming and also share my feedback on working along with Ashiyana rabbit farming. That way it will be good. I think that's the best starting point to start as a rabbit farmer. Rabbit farmer, it's not about having money and you investing money. It's about treating this not as a business but as an agriculture. That's the very crucial and important point one should always have in mind. You being the new entrepreneur, new farmer coming into rabbit industry, always should have in mind that this is to be treated as an agriculture. This is to be treated as a farming, but not as a business. This business does not give you money that today you invest money, after 4 months for sure you will make money. No, this is not how it works. It works step by step. You have a process to follow. You have a training to attend. That's when you will gain knowledge. My sincere suggestion for you to enter the rabbit farming industry, before you enter the rabbit farming industry, is to gain enough knowledge about it. Do your research online. Talk to people like us, like me and Ashiyana Rabbit Farm, and Dr. Migdad is in Kerala, who established a rabbit farm in Kerala, Ashiyana Rabbit Farm. He trained a person called Mr. Rizwan, who is in Karnataka, Batkal, where he also trains people on rabbit farming. If you come to Hyderabad and Telangana, I talk to people about rabbit farming. Every Saturday there are a few sessions which I conduct where some people come from a farming background who are interested to establish a rabbit farm. They come to me and there's a 3 hours of class through which they can learn. But to give you a quick information I wanted to share, because I received many calls regarding problems farmers are facing today. It's a myth that is in the industry today or in the world today that rabbits are not prone to diseases, which is absolutely wrong. Okay, as you breathe, as you are a living being, rabbit is also a living being. Right? As humans are prone to diseases, rabbits are also prone to diseases. The only difference is that the reaction to the medication which you give to the rabbit, the reaction is quicker, and the number of diseases which you get in rabbits compared to other livestock like chicken and goat, it is less. That's the only difference. But rabbits are prone to diseases. Rabbits will die. Okay, do not be under an assumption before starting the farm that rabbits will not die and you will not face any problem. There are problems, there are ups and downs in this industry as well. But whenever you have this up and down, whenever you face any kind of problem, you should have a mentor. You should have somebody whom you can depend upon. You should have somebody whose hand you can hold on and walk in your journey. That's when you will find success. Else you will flop. You will be a flop. Okay, please do not do that. And when it comes to rabbit farming, my personal experience is Ashiyana Rabbit Farm is a good mentor. And Dr. Migdad and Mrs. Migdad, who is his wife, also supports him in all the ups and downs of rabbit farming. In the same way, Mr. Rizwan in Batkal, Karnataka is also supporting us in all the advices in all the way. One of the major advantages I felt connecting with Ashiyana Rabbit Farm is they do not treat this as a business. They treat this as educating firm, as rabbit farming school, educating few rabbit farmers, who are actually interested in rabbit farming, who are coming forward to do the rabbit farming. Okay, the way the process works, for me it worked as I reached out to Karnataka, Batkal, Mr. Rizwan. That's when I got introduced to Mr. Migdad, and then I communicate with both of them in terms of advices. Right, the veterinary advice which you get from Ashiyana is very good. Dr. Migdad and Mrs. Jancy Migdad and also Mr. Rizwan is just a call away on WhatsApp and also on the phone. We can reach out to them anytime and we get the necessary advices, we get the necessary suggestions from them as required. Right, so the process, the way it works is that first you need to go to Kerala or Mr. Rizwan in Batkal in person, attend the training. It's a half-day training or 5 hours training, I don't know. The number of hours you spend is worth, I'm telling you. And once you gain that knowledge, you will be provided with a book and a CD which you need to actually go through, understand the few basics of rabbit farming. That's when there will be a test conducted, and if you clear the test, that's when you can obtain rabbits from Ashiyana Rabbit Farm. With this, you can understand they're not treating this as a business. They are treating this as educating the farmers, educating the poor farmers through which they can make some money. right? That's the main intention. And when they supply rabbits from Ashiyana Rabbit Farm, they do not supply in bulk. They give you 2 units, which means 20 rabbits. To give you a brief about the rabbit unit, this one box, this one box is called a unit, okay? This iron box. Every unit will have 10, this is a 10 feet length and 4 feet by breadth, right? So every 2 feet, there is a compartment, right, which makes one rabbit a house, right? Every 2 feet there is a compartment. Every 2 feet there is a compartment. In one unit we have 10 rabbits, right? In 10 rabbits from we supply 2 males and 8 females, right? 2 males and 8 females. The reason for having, if you go into market, you know, there are few farmers who supply 3:7, which means 3 males and 7 females. But we supply 2 males and 8 females. The reason is that female is a production unit, right? And one male is enough to have babies with all the 4 females in that particular row, right? So in that way, if we give additional rabbit to a farmer, it is helping the farmer. It's not that we don't want to give 3 males, right? It is 2:8 because there are 2 advantages. One is there is no need of extra male, right, which you can accommodate in another unit. Another female adding to a unit is a huge advantage. You know, on an average, you can count 5 to 6 babies for that female, from that female, right? So in that way, it will be very useful. So we supply 2:8 in a unit, and then you get only 2 units from Ashiyana in the first go. You take it and you start the farming, and whatever knowledge you gain from the books or the online or the CDs or any kind of knowledge sharing sessions, anything, etc. Whatever knowledge you gain is completely one side of the balance, and the practical experience when you actually put the farm and run the farm, the practical experience is one side of the balance. So you need to match these two, right? You need to match these two for them to be equal, and to make them equal, you need one person who can guide you, right? Without guidance, you cannot see success, right? So you need somebody who can guide you. And when it comes to rabbit farming, I strongly recommend Ashiyana Rabbit Farm, because that's something I always been working with. I always reach out to. There are instances to share practical experience. There are instances where I used to see bunnies dying, which is, bunny means 1 month babies dying in, you know, 3 a day, 4 a day. You know, I didn't know what to do, right? When I reached out to few farmers, they do not know what they do, right? They just say that, you know, they'll die. But that's not the case. That shouldn't be accepted, right? So unlike other farmers, you know, what we do is that we suggest people what medication can be done, right? What steps you can take to ensure there is no death in the farm, right? You can reduce the number of bunnies dying in your farm, right? That's what is very important according to me, right? So I used to take pictures and send it to Dr. Migdad and Mr. Rizwan, and then I used to get advices, and then I used to go to the veterinary shops, medical shops, get the medicines, and then we started curing the rabbits. God's grace, today we are in a position that I suggest medicines to others. I suggest suggestions, you know, how to do rabbit farming to others. That's the education I got from Mr. Rizwan and Mr. Migdad in Kerala, right? I request you all to kindly go through the websites, kindly look at us, kindly talk to us. Call me, I can help you, and then you can take it forward from there, right? This is something I really wanted to quickly share with you. And do not be under an assumption that this is money making business, quick money. No, this is not a quick making business, quick money making business. No, you need to invest money, right? Start with a low income. Because of the nature of the rabbit, the production rate is very high when it compares to other livestock. The production rate is very high. You have babies for every 30 days, right? So the cycle, the way it works is every 30 days the babies are there, right, in your farm. So the production rate is very high, in that which makes us think that there is no need to hurry to make money, right? Your farm will grow. You start with 2 units. After 6 months, it will be 5 units. After a year, it will be 10 units. Then you can see much more money coming into your farm than you expected. But you need to love the rabbit. You need to take care of it as your baby. That's when it will give you production. Don't be in a hurry to do production also. Don't be in a hurry to do crossings. You know, I have seen people that rabbit has delivered today and they cross the rabbit tomorrow. That's very wrong. You know, it cannot, because you think practically. So if you do that process, right, you have the rabbit delivered today, and you cross it tomorrow again, right? You put in production again tomorrow. My question to those farmers who does that is it a machine that it should feed the babies which are outside milk, Plus it should have the babies inside. It's not a machine. Please do not treat animals like that. Please do not treat rabbit like that. It's a very lovable animal. Request you all to kindly spend some time researching on how to do it, and then you will see benefits. Right? Do not be in a hurry to make money. Do not treat this as a business. Talk to us. We can guide you forward. Thank you so much.